Hello, everyone. I forgot that was on. Well, anyway, hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome back to my channel. We have AVC round 5 for the assists tier. Obviously, as you can see, for some reason, the track map's already bloody on. So today we're at 19 turns, 4.352 miles long track. And we should get ready for like 22 laps of this magnificent track. So I will just quickly bring up you the assist calendar. So here we are at Spa this week, and next week we should be going to the lovely track of Gilles Villeneuve for the Canadian Grand Prix. I think I said it right. I'm not entirely sure. So obviously now with that being said, we will now jump into qualifying, and I think I've crashed again. Please say I've not disconnected again. Oh my god, this happened to me yesterday. Please say I've not disconnected. Please. Please. I beg. This happened yesterday as well. Two days in a row. This is shit has happened. Yeah, everyone is sending me invites. This is annoying. This happened to me yesterday. This happened to me yesterday for NA, and it's happened again. This is two weeks in a fucking. There's 2 days in a fucking row. Hopefully next week I should have a new PC and I should never have this issue again. But that is actual pain. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. This is 2 days in a row now. This is 2 days in a row this shit has happened. We'll try and get back in the lobby as fast as humanly possible. We might have to do a reset after qualifying just so I can be the host again, unless the internet connection of everybody is okay. I hope it's okay. But this is pain if not. Right, I'll wait until I get in the game and then I should be able to join off of the other FSR driver, courtesy of John being on PC, so I should be able to just courtesy rejoin the session once I actually properly load into the game, because I'm not going to do it while I'm in a loading screen like this. So I apologize for having no action on my screen. I'm really hoping that the connection is okay for the drivers. If the drivers are lagging and stuff, then we'll get it fixed. Right, there we go, back on the game, right. I have so many invites because everybody invited me back almost immediately. Right. Right. Oh, Cole's the host! My driver's the host! Alright, that works. Right. Let's see if I can quickly add Bramble. Ah, there it is. Bramble at the bottom. We'll quickly invite a Bramble. He should be near enough at the top because of the name, right? Nope. We are quickly looking for Bramble. There he is. Right. So hopefully there is no lag issue. Because Discord I will not see very well. Let's see if I can get streamer mode back on. Just trying to think where it is, stream mode. I always forget where fudging is. No, that's not it. No. Nope. Where the heck is stream mode? I forget where it is. What setting on Discord? Ah, good. There it is. Right, there we go. We are back in the session. There we go. So, oh, I should also put this screen on. There we go. So yeah, I do apologize if there, like I say, if there's any lag issues. Please report it in the YouTube chat, and after qualifying, we will get it fixed. We'll get it fixed, and I'll be the host again. But for the time being, I do believe it is Cole in the McLaren that is the lobby host. So I will hope and pray that the lobby is okay. And right now, I'm going to try and enjoy some food while I wait for drivers to go out for their next runs. So if you hear me munching, I do apologise. It's just like, when you get food at the time you need to sort this lobby out and everything, it's very bad. So, but it's just like, none of the drivers ever seem to come forward about hosting, so... Right, so we do have some drivers out here then for their second runs. We got Stars and Yago out on track. It is Stars ahead of Yago. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm calling that guy in first Stars, it's because that's his Discord name. There's lag. How bad, Cole? How bad? Oh. Okay. Lobby restart after qualifying then. I've put now I've put a notice out, so there will be a lobby restart after qualifying. So for qualifying, you'll have to deal with it. Huh? You could type in chapter lobby. Yeah, lobby lag bonfo. Yeah, if there's a few people complaining about lag, so it's because for some reason this happened yesterday when qualifying started. The lobby tweaked and it kicked me out. Like it kicked me out of the game. It did the same thing today, which I'm rather pissed about because it's done it. Personally, when I've been on comms duty, this has done it to me 3 times now. Because it did it to me in PSGL, it did it to me yesterday, and it's done it to me today again. So my PC is fucking tweaking. So hopefully, as I got a new PC on order, so hopefully I'll be getting that sometime next week. If not, if I don't get it before the weekend, then I will be scheduling a 1-week break for next week due to the PC issues, because I'm not having this happen at a 3rd, a 4th, and a 6th time next week. I am not having this. But yet, I never get this issue when I'm racing. When I'm racing, I never get this issue. It's just when I do comms, I get the issue. So, great game on PC, I say. But yeah, after lobby, there will be a restart, and we'll try and get it restarted as fast as possible. Right. And plus this time as well, I'll make sure I don't time out of the game. I'll just go on my phone. Also, as well, hopefully the race will not take that long. Right. I've not even been paying attention to qualifying anyway. When my driver does a PB in session, by the way, Cole has been telling me he's not been able to get into 43s at all in practice. And now he's done a 43.8. Cole, you are goddamn lying to me, brother. You are goddamn lying to me. You're the only other. You and Stars are the only two drivers in the thing right now. I say you both better be going into the pits right now. So yeah, everybody will be coming into the pits. So with 3 minutes left of the session, McLaren's again held up. Right, so we'll hopefully fix the issues after quali. Alright, so let's ride on board with some drivers. I believe it's Yago that's going to be first to do, well, to come around to do a lap. People need to start leaving the pits now. And you two need to stop slipstreaming. It is not even an Alpine, it's a Williams. Levan, can you stop being right up the gearbox of the driver ahead of you? Thank you. Like, give him some goddamn space. Like, all of you, give each other space. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. The two Aldis and the freaking Haas. Brothers, give each other space. Like, slipstreaming is banned in qualifying. And you freaking know it. I need to, when I open lobbies, I need to put the announcement to saying there will be no slipstreaming and thing. Anyway, I need to get Discord open on my phone. I also need to make it so my phone doesn't lock it, or the screen doesn't go off too. Display. Screen timeout, there we go. 10 minutes. Yeah, let's keep, yeah, let's say, that should fix that issue because I'm always looking at Discord, so. Where is this chat? I need this. Right. So it will be the Ferrari's first to do laps. So we've got Yago here on a lap as it's going round Huon and towards Stavolo and Campus and out round in turn. What is 15? Because apparently turn 6 here does not exist. This track map's old. That turn 6 doesn't exist because that's turn 6 there. So this is 15. Now go around Blanchemont up the hill towards the bus stop chicane. Yago currently in 5th with a 44.065. Same with Nice. And now coming up to the line. What's it going to be? For Yago, it's a big improvement, but it's not good enough for pole. It's only good enough for P2. Where's his teammate going to go? Raw out the last corner. Does not improve. The Williams of 11 does improve, but not much. The Alpine next across the line. Zombie does not improve. Next, it's the two Racing Bulls. First is Ted Head, currently last of everyone at 44.8. He's got Stars also coming up. Does improve Ted Head, but not on his position. Stars doesn't improve. Next will be the Haas of John, who has got an Aston Martin behind him. John up to the line, doesn't improve. Lurker does improve, courtesy of Slipstream. So that will be a Aitor retiring from the session on track. The Aldi's coming across the line, going 5th and 6th. As more people are slipstreaming. Cole's invalidated. Nolan slipstreaming from the McLaren, pretty much looking at it all the time. So that is gonna be something. And we'll just wait for Cole to do what he's doing, and we will try and quickly get a grid. Right. So that's the first 14 done. And then the next 14 will be 11, Ted Head, Hizzer, Bramble, Ivan. It was that order they retired. Let's just quickly get a picture of this on my phone. If the camera decides to fudge and work. There we go. There we go. Picture taken. So I have the picture ready now for what is now a lobby restart. Hopefully I can get everybody in the lobby as fast as humanly possible. I also will ask, can people invite their teammates? Alright, so I can now leave the session anyway. So yeah, new lobby because of reasons. Yes, there is Bramble. There is a restart. Yeah, because I need to make a new lobby. So I should have now everyone added. Hopefully as well, shouldn't have any issues this time. Because I didn't have another disconnect yesterday. Right. Lobby is open. Freddie, you're a Stuart. You should know the freaking. You should know it's not allowed. Load the save. Last time this screwed up, so I need to double check it. Yep, it screwed up again. There we go. It's going to stay as light cloud. It could stay as dry. Weekend structure can lose that. This will be custom. And then track. There we go. Right, I'll now try to invite everybody as fast as humanly possible. That is wrong call. That is the wrong call. That is the wrong call. That call can ignore it. He's probably doing a race anyway if he's on the game. That is the wrong call. If that call joins, I'll just kick him from the lobby. Because that is the wrong call I invited. Because I have 2 calls on my friends list. Yeah, if people could start inviting other people as well, it'd be much appreciated. Because I'm trying to go through the list as fast as humanly possible. So if you have your teammates added, please get them in the lobby. Because this is, like I say, going to be a rush. Because ideally, I want to get the lobby going roughly before 22, so roughly in about 9 minutes. So it shouldn't take that long to get everybody in anyway. So please, everybody get in the lobby as fast as humanly possible. The faster you're all in, the better. Ted needs an invite. The only thing is as well, freaking so many of the drivers are further down the freaking, like, because my friends list is so goddamn big. Look. That stars. And let's just scroll all the way down to the bottom for the VMV boys, because they're at the freaking bottom. Not that far at the bottom, Jesus. Well, there's Nolan, and there's another one as well at the bottom. Levant. I need Hizza. Hizza needs an invite. There he is. Right, like I said, the faster people get in, the better. Right, I'm up to 13. Who else needs a freaking invite? Right. Oh, Bramble needs an invite. I actually should do that. I need to go find Bramble. He should be like at the bottom of these guys. There he is. I've got 14. I should have 18? No, 19? I need to go to the picture, see who I'm missing. Put Ted Head, but okay. I've got the 3 I'm missing at the bottom. I've got Ted Head, Levan, Marco. Oh, I'm missing Raw. God damn. Where is Alamenko? There he is. Oh, Aitor needs an invite himself. Zombie's now in the lobby himself anyway. Can Ivan invite his teammate, please? I'm missing Aitor. Yep. Right. Oh, I'm at 19. Oh, good. We're all in then. If we're at 19, we should be all in. Hey, there we go. That was quick. Right. Give me 1 second while I now set grid. This one. So it was Lurk. Wrong way. Lurk, then Nolan, then Cole, Yag is just below, then V10, then Stars. Oh, there we go. Then Lev, then this guy that I cannot say the name of. 8th, yep. 9th is Jaydan. Where is it? Ah, here it is. 10th is Zomba. Then Van is already there. Then Aitor. Alamenko. Then John. Ivan's at the bottom, so he retired first. Right, that should be the correct order at the bottom. Because I was like, I've got the top 14 on a screenshot. I've not moved Ted Head. Wait, so who's supposed to be? No, Ted Head needs to be moved. Ted Head's here, right? Yep, that's right. Okay. I'm just confirming it, then I'm going back in just to make sure. Zombie James, Aitor, Alamenko, John Marco, Levan, Ted, Bramble, Hizzer. Oh, Hizzer and Bramble the other way around. Oh, according to the screenshot here. I don't think it mattered anyway because they both are qualifying bands. Right, anyway. Right, they can ready up now. We can go. Right. I can now effectively get rid of that. Yeah, it's now fixed, Bombfell, don't worry. It's all sorted. It is all sorted. What is it? It's 38. Okay. It is 38, so assist drivers ready up at XX 40. Gives them 2 minutes to put setups on and everything, so we should be going. And this time I've not disconnected from the lobby. I am definitely in the lobby. I'm pretty sure I should be in the lobby. Yeah, we're in the lobby this time. Hey, there we go. I don't know why this happens. This, like I said, this has happened for the last 3 times I've commentated. I've crashed in qualifying. I don't know what is causing that. Nothing should be. But after the crash in qualifying, everything seems to be fixed. I hate having to do lobby restarts, but half the time, when shit like this happens to you, you have no effing choice. So, hey ho. So, drivers will now have a minute to put their setups on and everything. And now I just wait for that to happen. And while I do that, I'm going to eat some food. That should have been eaten a while ago. I heard a timer. It is time. Right, here we then. Out then. 22 laps of Belgium is on the way now. And it looks like it's a bit of a slow start there from Cole. He's going to be challenged straight away by Stars up the inside. And Jaden's already made a few places off the... Oh, sorry, it's not the Stars. It was Nice in the Alpine. But he's gone back. But Noland is challenging Lurk for the lead. And Noland ahead up as we go through Rouge and Radian. Yago and Nice are side by side. But they've made it through. Cole keeps P3. As we are now on the way to Lacombe. as all the drivers are getting through it nice and tidily. As we've got yellow flags in the background, we've got a couple spinners. Oh, not just a few spinners, we got a few spinners. Zombie, Alamenko, and his are all spinning further back, which is not good, but staying on board with the leaders, and they're all still together. Oh, hello! It was just gone and flying into the wall. It was one of the mercs, and he's managed to get going again, and it is Aitor that's managed to get going again, but he's gonna be a severe disadvantage. Like, how bad is his wing? Oh, very, very badly. Oh yeah, he's got no wing entirely. So that will be unfortunate for Aitor. He's on the back foot straight away. But obviously not over yet, because there can be safety cars still. This is only the first lap in the race. I say never give up, as here Lurker is showing that as well. He's going to go up the inside before the bus stop. Oh, he's gone way too deep. So Nolan will try to take the place back, and does so. Cole might challenge him into turn 1 now, but we could have a free wide moment. But oh, Nolan's having to give the place back. Oh, Nolan. Oh, Aitor retiring on track, by the way. Like, brother, come on. But anyway, we've got Cole and Nolan here side by side as you come up the hill through Arouge and Radian. And they're still side by side as we come through, but it looks like Cole's just going to edge ahead a bit here. But, oh, we've got someone on the grass with like a free wide. Cole's just getting swamped. Whoa! Oh, the Alpine is just all over the road. As Jade and the Stars are fighting behind, side by side, they both are. And now the Aldi is trying to have a look at the McLaren. Will he try to go for it on the brakes? He's going to try to go down the inside. Jade's going to try and hold it around the outside. Will then have the inside line for the next corner and stays ahead of the Aldi. As we've got more action further ahead as Nolan and Nice are fighting over the podium. And looks like the Alpine has got ahead. Also, is that Alpine on hards? Is that Alpine on hards? It is. That Alpine is on hards, and both QDRs are on hards, and so is his. Everybody else is on the medium tire. Interesting. Interesting indeed. But yeah, Cole's lost a few places here on this lap, and also Lev has also got past Jadan. As we could have a free wide moment here, go to the bus stop chicane, but we got Nolan here trying to make a not one, but 2 moves. But Yago's like, no, you do not. You are staying behind me, sir. As Lurk is in the lead, but it's like, Nice has come back at Nolan and got back ahead. As other people side by side as the Jaden's going backwards. Oh, and has now been spun around. What has gone on towards the back there? The McLaren has just taken a hell of a beating. He's still going, but again, how has the safety car not been deployed? Safety car should have been deployed. Oh, we got Yago here challenging for the lead before turn 10 and gets ahead. Sorry, not turn 10, turn 9. This is turn 10. And now we come down towards turn 11 of Puon. As Yago comfortably in the lead. Then Lurk, Nolan, Nice, Cool, Stars. I don't know how to say this without butchering it. Van, Bumble, and then Ivan, Ted, John, Lev, Levan, Zom is caught back up after spinning early in the race. The same with Alamenko, they've caught back up. His is further, way massively behind. How does Jay not have wing damage? He got absolutely freaking yeeted round at turn 1 and doesn't have damage. What the hell? Oh, Stars and Cole are fighting over things. Bumbles into the pits. I wonder why that is. Oh, bit of a send there from Stars on Cole. Did he give Cole wing damage? As you come down the hill, nope, Cole's still got his entire front wing intact. As I said, Bumble's into the pits for an early pit stop, so don't know why he's into the pits early. That does not make sense, as Lurk is going ahead of Yago, and now Cole is under pressure here from the Aldi, or I should say the TRS driver, of the name I cannot pronounce. Like, all I see is Wand in that name, so that is now their name. They are now getting called Wand. I don't care if people complain at me for that. He is getting called Wand. But anyway. Cole then is struggling to catch back up. Well, not struggling to catch up though. Ivan is the one struggling to catch these guys ahead. He has still built a gap from himself and Ivan. And, well, Ivan is still within his 1 second, so he'll still get the battery boost. But Zombie is struggling to keep up with John at the back of this. And then looks like Levan has also had an issue somewhere because he's dropped behind Hizzard. He's almost dropped into the clutches of fingers. Nolan is trying to go for second place here up the inside, but then comes the outside line on Yago here. Still side by side, the two drivers out as they're coming towards turn one. Who's going to be brave on the brakes? And Nolan wisely backing out. Oh, but Yago's deep, and Nolan just takes full advantage. But because Yago's deep, he gets, well, he's got more speed on exit, so he gets back ahead of Nolan. You could call him Marcel. Oh, is that? Thank you, Bonfo. I forgot you were in chat. Alright, we'll call this guy Marcel. As Yago's still under pressure here, but he's under pressure now from the TDR driver. Oh, he's getting a bit wide there on the gravel, and the TDR driver will take full advantage up the inside as he comes around turn 9. Wants to try and get ahead, but the Yago is just trying to hold it around the outside and does this, then keeps the inside line for the next corner and stays ahead. That small mistake from Yago almost cost him a place, but he managed to get the place back as Lurk is almost broken away from Nolan. And if Lurk breaks away from Nolan, I think that's it. Game over. These guys are he's just gone. Because these guys are all keeping close together. They have 2 seconds ahead of Van in 8th. Like, Nolan needs to catch up to Lurk, because he doesn't want to let Lurk get away. As he has called back up enough, so he's within 6/10 now. He's slowly breaking by Yago, but Yago's now here going to be under pressure from the TDR driver and Stars all the way around the outside to a pair of them before the bus stop. What a move there from the TDR, the QDR driver. What a move that was from Stars, getting 2 at 1 before the freaking bus stop. What a move. So he's now got himself up into 3rd. Nice obviously stays where he was, and Yago lost 2 places. He could lose another one here to Cole. But we're going to go on board with Nice. He's very close to the back of Stars. But will Stars... No. Oh, I thought Nolan was going to challenge for a move. Cole going a little bit defensive there with Marcel right behind him. As Yago seems to be struggling a little bit right now. He's almost lost the back of these guys. Van is slowly caught up. Last lap around, they were 2 seconds behind. Then the gap is now 1.5. So they are slowly catching back up. So this is Van with Ted Head and Ivan. Lev, they've just dropped Lev, who's got Zom, John, and Raw behind him. As Levin's also coming to the pits at some point. I missed that. What tire did he go on to? He must have gone to the hard, so he has done. So, the front 7 here, still looking very racy, but Yago seems to be having could be having a little bit of issues We'll have to soon find out. As Tedhead is getting ahead of Van for P8. Tedhead previously in TDR, but now has swapped over to QDR. Oh, what's happened to Stars? Oh, what's happened to Stars here? What's happened to Stars? He's just lost so many places. What has just happened to Stars? Was he slow at the bus stop or something? He's lost so many places. He's now with side by side with Van up through Aruja and Radian. Still side by side the two drivers are. Obviously Stars on the harder tyres, so he'll be going longer in this race. So his tyres will be better at this point. Obviously Tedhead is also on the same tyre. But because of Stars having a spin, these guys have dropped off the back of Nolan and Lurk, who are now just free to get away. But, so Nice is ahead of Yago. Oh, that's what's happened. Nice has got wing damage. That explains why these guys have lost them. This explains a lot. The TDR has major wing damage. No end plate and no flap on the left side of that front wing, as you can see. So that is major damage for the TDR driver. He's going to be really slow for this middle sector. He's going to be really slow. So these guys behind him will have a try to have a decent opportunity to get back past him. But that is a real shame for the TDR driver. So that must have been what happened to Stars. The contact between himself and the TDR driver. He was trying to cash back over Tedhead, who's actually caught up to his queue. As we're going to have Yago and Marcel here going to try... Well, Yago's already got past him. Marcel round the outside. Oh, but Marcel also into the pits. Marcel into the pits with the TDR driver. And I believe that was Alamenka who also went into the pits in the background. Oh, Yago, a bit of a wobble coming out of turn 1 there. But Cole just not quite close enough really to take full advantage. As Nolan's got ahead of Lurk out of nowhere. But Lurk will come back at the VMV driver. As that tree is blocking my view. As we've got a lovely helicopter shot here. And there you go. Lurk just blitzing his way past Nolan as he come towards turn 6. Cole just not close enough to Yago to mount anything, but he's got a bit of a gap to Tedhead, who is ahead of his teammate, then Ivan, and then Van, and then Lev is also in this group. The question is, when will these guys pit? Because we've had a few pitters now, as Marcel, Nice, John also went into the pits as well, and Alamenko also went into the pits as well. There's your proof. Well, actually, John went in last lap around. Denise start on the hards, so you had no choice but to go to mediums. Oh, that sucks then. That sucks if you contact with Stars, because they're both on hards. Well, obviously, Stars has no wing damage at all. Like, there's no damage at all on that V-carb. There's no damage at all on the V-carb. And just Cole, just not quite close enough to Yago. But the question is, will these guys pit as a response to the other guys behind them pitting? We'll soon find out. Yes, we do. In comes Yago and Cole. Ivan staying out. So that is interesting. Van in, Zombie in. Obviously, the QDR drivers stay out because they're on hards. Ivan stays out. The race leaders stay out. So to be fair, I think it's a good idea for Yago and Cole to come into the pits, because they surely should be able to get to jump the leaders here if they ever start fighting. But I don't think they will as of right now. So no one really close enough to mount attack. The QDR drivers are not going to fight each other. Not right now, anyway. Tada's fighting further back, though. As Van is getting ahead of Bramble. As Alamenko here is fighting with Zombie, still side by side. Zombie is lagging just a tiny bit there. It's only a little bit. But his car's bouncing. Oh, there's... Oh, okay, they both lagged a little bit there. But that's a shame. As Nice has got the front wing bug. He's got no nose cone on that car. He still has a front wing though, but he's got no thing. As Jaden and Yago here fighting over. Obviously, Jaden's not been able to recover at all much from the earlier spin at turn 1. I assume he got spun around by somebody else. As the QDR drivers are swapping places into the bus stop chicane. As so, I don't... Oh, look into the pits. Nolan stays out. Nolan is staying out. He's on the hards. No, he's on the mediums. That is interesting. Nolan's staying out. So, Lurk, Ivan, and Lever all into the pits. Let's see where Lurk comes back out compared to the guys who pit a few laps ago. As here they come. Well, he's going to be still miles ahead. As they've not even got to turn 1 yet. As Jaden here is fighting with Yago and Marcel. He's actually got back ahead, so is he trying to help his teammate here of Cole? I would assume so, but Yago is showing Marcel the door onto the grass, and both of them go blitzing past. And never mind, all three go blitzing past, but Cole gets another one on top of it, ahead of Yago. And now Jaden has done his work. It's like, yep, I've done my job. Oh, but there goes Cole into the wall! Oh, contact between Cole and Yago, and Cole is now... Cole into the one, spins completely around. Oh, no. Contact between the Ferrari and the McLaren. And the McLaren goes flying to the wall. And yet again, no safety car. That is 3 times the safety car should have been pulled out, but it's just not been. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So that does suck. So there's a bit of a train here as Nice is trying to get past Jaden here. So this is not good for Titan Esports. They were looking super good in qualifying, but then come the race, not once but twice, both drivers get absolutely bombed. As we're going to have multiple people too wide coming out the last corner. As into the pits goes a Ferrari. Is this where, but like, is Jaden going to try and make those medium tyres last until he can do like a softs at the end or something? Or is he just trying to be a nuisance? Oh, we're gonna have a possible. Oh, I thought we're gonna have a possible 2 wide. So Yago. Oh, Yago got wing damage as well. Interesting. The TDR just box him in, and here comes Van. Gonna go all the way around the outside, and not 1 but 2 but 3 drivers still on the outside of the TDR driver. As Bramble here side by side with Alamenko. Nice and Van still side by side as they come through. Whoa, another one's gone now. Zambi's gone now. That's another one into the wall after turn number 8. And again, no safety car. Okay, this is where, but like, are safety cars even on at this point? Because I'm sorry, there's been so many incidents where safety cars should have been brought out at this point. It's just like, is the setting even on? As Bramble here is trying to get past. Oh, what's happened now? Oh, the freaking Ferraris. Another Ferrari now murdering Jaden. So obviously Jaden hasn't even pitted yet, and now will be forced to, courtesy of Raw being a little bit impatient, and he's also got wing damage. But again, where's the safety car? Like, actually, like, seriously, where are the effing safety cars? The setting is on! You know what? I'm checking the settings. The setting should be on for safety cars. It's here. Rules on flags. Yeah, it's on standard. It should be on reduced, but yeah. But still, we've had so many accidents. Where's the safety car? Like, actually, safety cars exist? Nope. Like, I'm sorry, we should have had several safety cars in this race. But it's like, nah, they don't exist. They do not exist. So Nolan's actually a full 2 seconds behind Lurker after pitting like 1 lap later. So Hizzer hasn't pitted. Neither QDR has pitted right now. Ted Head and Hizzer have gained 14 places so far. Ivan's gained 12 and he has pitted. So he's a net P4 when these guys pit. And it's just a question of when they choose to pick. So I'm pretty sure as well, in the pitch you lose about 20 seconds. So realistically, these guys will come up behind, well, I think ahead of Van. So, but we'll have to wait and see. I just did, Robbie. I literally did just that second ago. Your drivers have like a 21-second gap to Van in 8th. Alright, there you go. 21 seconds they have. As Lurker is getting past Hizzer. Lurk now into what is P3 and net race leader on the road because Hizzer hasn't pitted yet. He's on the hard tyres and roar into the pits yet again. Okay, just this is to go onto a set of hards. But that does suck though. Freaking the Ferraris tangling with the McLarens and all 4 of them are now at the back. This just sucks for all of them. And the one thing that would save him right now is a safety car, which apparently are non-existent because we should have had 4 of them by now. But they don't exist. Why is Ted Head Is Ted Head dropping back? Yeah, is he dropping back on purpose so these guys could double stack? Or is Ted Head just struggling? Because Stars is 2 seconds ahead, and now his is into the pits. After 14 laps, he's had enough of his hard tyres. So we'll also see where his comes back out compared to the rest of the grid. He's currently dropped down a 7th. I think he'll drop behind this lot as well. As he's coming out of the pits now, I think he's going to even drop behind Zombies coming up the main straight now. His on the exit. Well, there's Zombie, and yes, he does come up behind Zombie. Yep, just behind. But he will catch back up. So, if there's a gap here between Stars and Ted Head, I do have a small feeling these two might double stack. Unless Ted Head is trying to catch back up. Because, but then again. Nolan is caught up with, well, Marcel has caught up with Nolan and passed him. So these guys are 5 seconds adrift from Lurk. Lurk is about 7 seconds behind Ted Head, which will then be about 8.5 to race leader. I don't think Stars and Ted are going to catch Lurk before the end. I think Lurk is gonna win this race. That's what I feel like is going to happen here. There's Stars into the pits. Ted Head stays out for another lap. They had a big enough gap. They could have double stacked. So where will Stars come out compared to the field? I'm going to have that gap on just for a minute. So I want to see where Stars come out. I believe he'll come out behind. Well, he should come out ahead. Ahead of Van and does. So he's ahead of Van by about 2.5 seconds. So Ted Head will probably come out just in the fight between Van and Nice. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Ted Head will come out between these two. But Stars now in 6th and will now start charging after everyone else. Because Lurk is actually taking time out of Ted Head. Lurk is actually gaining on Ted. As we've got Marcel, Ivan and Nolan here fighting over what is currently a net P2. But they do have a very fast Stars catching them up. Because Stars has just pitted for the the medium tyre. So he's going to be very fast. Needs to pick it up 3 seconds for track limit violations. Second person in this race to do so. As Nolan has lost a little bit of time to Marcel. As Marcel is trying to build away. There's the Stars already within the 1 second of these guys. So it won't be long before Stars be like, I'm now going to take you all. Well, Ted headed into the pits now for his one only stop. After 15 laps, I reckon he's going to come up behind Van. I think that's where he's going to come out. As now Lurk will take the race lead and Marcel, Nolan and Ivan will jump them as well. So here goes Ted coming out the pits now. And there goes Van around in turn 1. As Ted's coming out of the pits. So yep, he does come out after Van as I thought he would. So Lurk now into the race lead. He has a 6-second gap to Marcel, Nolan, Ivan and Stars. It's just the question is when Stars will pit again. Not pit again. So it's when Stars picks his time to make these overtakes. As it looks like Ivan is trying to get past Nolan here. Oh, a little bit of contact between them. Stars is right there, like licking his chops. Is like, yes, please fight, then I can take these places for absolute 3. And he's gonna try and do one up the inside of Puon, and gets ahead of the ESPL driver of Ivan and into 4th. Lovely move there from Stars to get himself into P4. And will now look to try and challenge Nolan for the podium. And then he'll look to try and get ahead of Marcel. Holy racing standards, says Winter in the YouTube chat. The standards have never been this bad. To be fair, this is the first bad week we've had in assists. The assist lobbies have actually been more tamer than the NA lobbies. But this week, both of them are just as bad. This week. Both are just as bad. Like, usually the standards are not that bad in assists. Because there's only usually usually less than 5 tickets that have been submitted from assists. But I think this week is going to be more than 10 for assists. And it'll be the first time all season that is the case. It's just, no. So, Stars is all over the back of Nolan here. And we'll try and get ahead of the VMV driver. Will he get ahead of Marcel as well? No. But he does get ahead of Nolan. So, Stars into P3. And if you can get past Marcel rather quickly, as we've got a Ferrari spun on turn 15. There goes Stars into the podium place. Well, into second, sorry. And now the question is, how quick will Stars catch Lurk? And will he catch him with 6 laps remaining? He would have to take out over a second on Lurk every single lap. Can the man in QDR do it? as Ted Head is right on the back of Van for 6th. We're going to ride on board with this pack here because they're the closest group to each other. And it looks like Raw is also having a wing change as well because he's in the pits for longer than he should be. I think he could get lapped here. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. So yeah, Stars will have to try and take... So we're now on lap 18, so we've got 5 laps to go. And Stars, well now, if he wants to get anywhere close to Lurk, he needs to take out about 1 second and 3/10 a lap if he wants to get anywhere close to Lurk. But I don't think he will. Because Marcel here looking very, very, very quick through the through a Rouge. And he's going to try and push through past Stars, but Nolan's going to come as well. But does not. Stars leaving the space respectively there for the TRS driver, which you don't see very often when drivers actually do respect the space if they think the move is on. So that is Stars showing a lot of respect there to the TRS driver, which is very nice to see. It's just, but the question is, well, how long will these guys be able to keep up with Stars? As Ted Head's struggling to get past Van. That's it. But these guys are now 7 seconds off the back of Lurk. So yeah, this is Lurk's race to win now at this point. I don't see how these guys are kind of catch up with 4 to go. Stars would have to catch almost 2 seconds a lap to try and even challenge Lurk. But can Stars do it? Maybe if he didn't have these guys on his rear. Because obviously Marcel still looking rather close to the back of him. As Ted Head here might go for a move up the inside of turn 1 on Van. Nope. Chooses not to, so he'll have a look as they go towards turn 6 after a Rouge Aurelian. As he's getting fast as lap of the race, so 1:46.646. How many 6s and 4s were in that? Like, goddamn. And here goes Ted Head, going to go for the move ahead. And just behind, Lev gets past John. Just behind him. As we get yellow flags. Looks like Raw spun again, but has now have to let the leader through. So Raw has been well and truly lapped. So something has gone on there. Raw has now been lapped by the race leader. These guys are still rather close to each other. The two Titan drivers seem to having a little bit of fun overtaking each other. Obviously, it does suck for the both of them being murdered by Ferraris. Well, it's just, yeah, Stars is not... Even with Stars on the medium tyre, he's not even catching Lurk. He's actually losing time. And now he might get challenged into the bus stop by Marcel here, but no, Nolan's going to try and come for that last podium spot up the inside line, become the outside for the next corner, but nope, Marcel managed to keep ahead. Nolan was trying to get ahead, but just does not. Oh, is Jaden picking up 3 seconds for track limit violations? As I guess that's what he gets for him and Cole fighting. As Brambles into the pits and retires from the session. Why is he retiring from the session? He's in the bloody points. Brother, why would you retire if you're in the points? Retires and leaves the session. Oh, as we got here, as Marcel is trying to go up the inside of Stars at turn 9, and now will be Stars on the inside. They're still side by side as Nolan's trying to squeeze his way through, but Stars and Marcel still side by side as they're coming around P1 corner, and Stars managed to just get ahead as they're coming towards turn 12 and 13. Still side by side, the two drivers are. Stars on the inside, but it's finally got the place back. And obviously now they are now 8 seconds behind Lurk, so Lurk has definitely well and truly won this race. I was like, what are these two doing? Oh, looks like Marcel's trying to get back ahead. We're going to have a free wide. Oh, free wide man. Oh, Marcel's off and got wing damage. Oh, now safety cars will never come out because it's way too late. But contact there between Marcel and one of these four has now given the driver severe wing damage. And that is Marcel's race out, over and done with the Stars. Trying to get back up the inside here of Nolan. And has done. But Nolan's going to come back at Stars here as they go down the hill towards Rouge and Radian. But it looks like he's going to have to bail out of it. But he might try again as they come towards turn number 6. But it looks like Ivan's going to have a go. He's going to get past one. Will he get past the other one to turn 6? Star's going to hold it around the outside, side by side. The two drivers are Ivan and Stars. Ivan gets shown a door a little bit into the gravel. And then Nolan gets allowed to come through. And Nolan will get back past the head of Ivan as Marcel picked up 3 seconds for track limit violations, and he is just ahead of Ted Head. And but all those guys behind him are just getting. He's going to drop to all the way down to 9th. Well, he's already been jumped by Ted Head, so Ted Head's in to 5th place. As Ivan's going to try and get past Nolan here before turn 12, and has done. Like, it's not even the last lap yet, lads, and you're fighting like crazy. So, these guys really squabbling away for the last 2 podium spots. It was a 3-man fight for the two of them. Now it's just a 3-man fight. Which 2 of these 3 drivers will end up on the podium? Oh, Ivan a bit deep. Nolan tried to take advantage, but not able to. As Raw Alamenko into the pits and retire from the session. As it looks like Ivan is defending here from Nolan. As he tries to, but Nolan trying to get on the inside as they come towards down the hill. There's 2 drivers almost side by side as they're coming towards Rouge and Radian. Still side by side, but contact between Nolan's semi-spins, but is able to keep it going and still on the back of Ivan here. As obviously we're on the final lap here. Jaden picks up another 3 seconds for track limit. It's like, God damn it, brother. Like, what are you doing to me? Anyway, as looks like Van here's fighting with Ted and gets ahead. As Lev has been overtaken by John Marco. But going back on with these guys for the last 2 podium spots. It's Stars ahead of Ivan and Nolan. Which one of these drivers will take the last, will miss out on a podium here? Obviously Ivan's looking very racy, trying to get thing as Lev is going to come back at John Marco as we come through Puon. He's up the inside, bit of contact, so John goes a little bit wide. Lev gets ahead, but John's going to come back at him before turn 12 and gets back into P7. But it's still side by side as Lev's going to sweep around the outside of the corner. Yeah. As Marcel gets another 3 seconds for track limits, so he's going to go back on board with these guys for the last 2 podium spots. Who will it be? So Lurk takes the win here, and it looks like it's Stars ahead, but I can't see now what's happening in the bus stop chicane. Here come the 3 drivers for the last podium spot. It's going to be Stars, then Ivan, then Nolan taking. Obviously, Ivan gets the last podium. Then here comes Van ahead of Lev. Ted Head down to 7th. Then John in 8th. Then Hizza. And then here comes Marcel with his severe wing damage ahead of the TDR boys, who will gain those 2 places, but then Nice will drop behind Zom. Then we go for Yago. And here it comes. Yago crosses the line for P7. Here comes Levan going very slowly. Oh, that's why, because he's probably run out of fuel. I think we're on low fuel mode for Levan here. And now we go on board with the 2 McLarens. Oh, as they've been idiots. Oh, that's why. They're all full wet tyres. What are you 2 doing? These 2 are just put on full wet tyres and are just prattling around. When did you 2 pit for these? What are you doing? Brothers, it's not that deep for what a singular point. Like, come on. Jaden has like 6 seconds of pens. Oh my god. This is where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be having words with those 2 after the stream has ended, because those 2 need a severe telling off. Because yeah, anyway, so Lurk then pretty much led from start to finish and claims the win here in Belgium for XR. I believe that is their first win of the season, so that's good for them. That will give them a plenty of points. Stars in P2 for QDR with doing the alternate strategy. Obviously just could not catch Lurk. Lurk was just way too fast. Then Ivan, Nolan, and then the other XR driver Van in 5th, giving them a big points haul. Then Lev, Ted Head, John Marco, Hizzet, Zom, the last person in the top 10. Then Nice, Marcel, Yago, Levan, and then Cole, the last point scorer. And then Jaden, the last points finisher. Raw, well, still technically classified even though we finished 3 laps down. Then Bramble and Aitor, the only ones not to finish. Obviously, Aitor didn't even get to finish a lap before he retired and left the session. So that has been the Belgium Grand Prix. I will just bring you. I didn't even show points. I should have showed this, because WRL was at the top, but obviously they're not going to be any. I don't think they will be after today. I think XR will jump up the field. Oh, XR has like 0 points. They'll jump up quite a lot. But yeah, I should have showed that, but I did not. But anyway, I'll bring it back to the screen so you can see my ugly mug for like one last time. Just quickly while I bring up calendars. So next week should be the Montreal GP, unless I don't have a new PC by then. If I don't have a new PC, then next week I will talk to Derek and we'll have a week off instead for next week. If my new PC doesn't come in time, that is. Hopefully it should do. I'm just not entirely sure. And then next week may be in doubt for both tiers actually, for NA and assists. So NA will be back at Montreal on the 25th of July, and then assists will be the 26th, which is next weekend. But without further ado, that has been me, the Piley Penguin, and I will see you next week for round number 6, hopefully. If not, it'll be a break week. But there will be an announcement made on Discord about it. So, without further ado.